Hello, good afternoon. Let's cook this meal together as a popular demand. So I'm going to come in with oil. This is palm oil. Palm oil. Cooking dinner in African kitchen. How are you people doing today? Hope you had a nice weekend. You had a great time with the family. Yeah. So we let it become hot. We let the oil get hot, not like bleaching, but hot, so that all the ones that are like ticking up there can dissolve. So I think it's okay now. So I want to come in with my onions. You can shop this knife that I'm using. I have a discount code. You can shop it. I have the link to it on my YouTube profile. You get 10% discount when you shop for it. It's so ergonomical. I've been using it now for more than a year, this knife, and it's looking so beautiful. I have the link to shop for it on my profile. It's really looking nice, and it has been serving me for more than a year now. Welcome. I can see someone. So I want to grate this ginger. This is red oil, palm oil. It's an African product. This is African kitchen. So there are some things that we want to cook that we can't do without using palm oil. So there are specific food that you want to cook that you cannot use olive oil or normal vegetable oil, that you have to use your palm oil when cooking in African kitchen. So I have that onions and ginger frying there. Welcome. Cooking in African kitchen. So I want that onions and to get really fried, to be well sauteed until it is brown. The flavor of the onions is really coming out into the oil now when you fry it. For some cooking, you need them really fried so as to bring out a particular flavor to the cooking. So I want it well fried. It's frying. It has to be really brown before I come in with the other ingredients that I want to use. some of my subscribers actually asked that I should make this recipe, showing them how to cook it without seasoning cubes. On a normal day when we are growing up, we never used seasoning cube cooking this meal I want to make. Our mothers never used it. So the onions is well sauteed. So I'm going to come in now with my pepper. This is a mixture of paprika and dried pepper or scotch bonnet. A mixture of paprika, only paprika without tomatoes, only what is it called, red bell pepper. Yeah, I'm using the German word for it. It's a paprika. We call red bell pepper in German, it is paprika, so I'm used to saying that. Red bell pepper. Yes, that's the red bell pepper there. I don't want to add too much water so that it can cook really fast. So I'm not adding a lot of water. A quick cleaning there. That's one thing about this palm oil. It stains a lot. So we are making a specific kind of food today from Africa. So this is part of the prep. So we have to allow this fry. We are really enjoying the weather here in Germany. How is the weather like at your place? Since the beginning of this month, yeah, we've been having a very good weather. It's no more cold. You can wear a light jacket. Sometimes you wouldn't even need to wear any jacket. So I want to quickly make a preparation of what I need. So I have this fish here. I hope you can see. This is dry fish from Nigeria, from Africa. It's catfish. It has been dried, seasoned and dried. So I'm going to use part of it to cook what I'm making. Okay. We have our red bell pepper and dried chili pepper blended together in here with garlic and onions. So we are making a special African recipe, which I needed the kind of pepper without tomatoes. So we allow that to fry. So I continue with my fish prep. And I think this is going to be enough. I just want the flavor of it there. So this is the fish. I'm just going to wash it now because it's still very fresh. They brought it in for me yesterday from Africa, so it's still very fresh. I keep that aside. I need to check the level at which it's getting dried. Yeah. And there could be a major problem now that this pepper will start For the sake of people just joining, I'm cooking a special African dish today, which is yeah, I need this pepper for it with palm oil. On a normal day, I don't really use palm oil, but because of that recipe, it goes with palm oil. Our vegetable oil is not good for cooking it. So that's why I'm using palm oil today to do the cooking. And our forefathers, they have been eating palm oil safely without any problem, without any health issues, because some people will condemn that palm oil is not too great. Whereas in the olden days, there was nothing like vegetable oil. Yeah, they rely more on palm oil because that is what they have. That is what grows very well in Africa. A lot of palm tree, so they get it a lot there. And palm tree itself is longevity. So eating palm oil is also safe. It's not bad. Okay, so I will start preparing It's not well placed. Sorry for the noise. So I'll be coming in just one by one with the seasonings that I'm going to use. Let's see how well, yeah. Now the water content in it has actually reduced. I'm envisaging this already. I think I'll need to reduce the heat or else it's stained everywhere. So I have to cover it halfway a little bit. Yeah. Now when it is popping up, it shows that the water content in it has dried. So now I will start coming in with my seasoning. I'll start coming in with my seasoning. The first one I'm going to come in with is the turmeric, just a little bit. Turmeric is a great ingredient in your meal. I don't think there is anything I will cook without adding it. It has a very high health benefit. So I'm going to come in now with oregano, which are my usual seasoning. So, and the next one will be my mixed herb. We call it krauter here. It's a mixture of basilicum, a mixture of dill, let me say, yeah, basilicum, oregano, marjoram, yeah, all those good stuff. This is it, yeah, just a little bit of it, because you wouldn't want one of the seasoning to overpower the other. So I think that is all that I'm going to add as a seasoning for this meal. So I've only added oregano, mixed herbs, and then turmeric. I added turmeric, and I'm gonna add also like a 2 spoon okay, this is the spoon my hand can actually get as fast as possible. So I'm going to come in with, that's 1, 2, 3, that's okay, 3 teaspoons of blended fish and crayfish. All of these are ingredients you can get in Afro shop near you. So I've added the ingredient now. So I want to come in also with this fish because I don't want it to be too cooked. That was why I didn't add it from the beginning. So there it goes. Then I'm going to add salt. One and a half teaspoon of salt. 1 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So it's thickening up. You want to taste it now. In Africa, this is how we taste. You put your hand like this, you put the something, then you taste. Oh, so good. So good. No adjustment. The salt is not too much. Everything there is just normal. So having done that, because the pepper is well done now, I'm going to come in with, can you see what is there? You can see. I'll have to show you when I'm putting it in there. I have prepared this. This is beans. Beans. It has been prepared in the cooker, pressure cooker. I have cooked it really soft. So this is beans. This is sweet beans, also a product of Africa. We call it ewaloyin beans, the sweet beans. So I've cooked it in the pressure cooker really soft. So I want to add it now to this sauce. Some of my subscribers asked for this recipe, that how can they cook beans to be sweet, to be really nice in taste, without adding seasoning cubes. Because normally some people, we add seasoning cubes to it. But even when we were growing up then back in Africa, our parents never cooked beans with seasoning cubes. We cook it. We don't even do all this prep of pepper that I'm doing. They will only cook it with onions, ginger, then we add just dry chili pepper, and we add our oil. But these days, you know, and because it is not a very it's not a favorite for a lot of people. Beans is usually not a favorite for a lot of people, especially for kids. So you want them to eat it. When you cook it, then you have to make it extra delicious. So that's why we are doing all this modern cooking style, but still in the healthy manner. You know, modern cooking method without chemical. Yeah, that is what we preach here. A lot of people would have added like 2 to 3 cubes of Maggi, and some people actually want to learn how to cook it without Maggi cubes and make it delicious. So this is the beans, a part of, okay, it's not even burnt. I thought it got burnt. So I'm actually going to add everything since it's remaining just a few. So I've added everything. We mix it. Mix the pepper well, let it incorporate very well. Let it incorporate very well. This is full protein. Beans is rich in protein. It's 100% protein. And some people also don't like it because it makes them to like gas a lot. So if you don't want to gas eating beans, I parboiled it. Yeah, you can parboil because it will be a long process. That was why I didn't show it from the beginning. I've cooked the beans already. So you can parboil the beans, then you are good to eat it without being affected with gas. You parboil. So this is good. I'll only have to cover it for a few minutes and let it simmer. Let it just simmer. Thank you for watching. Please comment, thumbs up the video if you like what you see. What do you want? Okay, hold on. See, go and finish it. Okay. So now we cover it to cook. That's our beans cooking as requested from some of my subscribers, that I should show them how to cook delicious beans without seasoning cubes, without this plantain puree that they put inside. No, without adding that plantain puree, your beans can still be really delicious, edible for the kids, edible for the whole family, because a lot of people do not even like beans.
This is not allow me to plantain cheese.
It's not plenty, so sure. So and one more thing that I can do, as this one is still cooking, let me quickly make something else. That's finished. You put it here. Don't worry. Finish. Yeah. What? Yeah. What do you need from me?
I wanted to be the pizza game
what you want to see this. You are not going here to sit down. Come. So I actually think so in order not to make this video too much long or something, I'm going to open the beans now and see how it's popping up. Then this is beans. It's African recipe. Yeah. So if you want to see how this is being prepared, you can watch the video from the beginning. Yeah. So I'll bring the video to an end now. This is the outcome of what we made, which I'm still going to allow it to simmer more so that all the remaining liquid here would come together. Yes. Thank you for watching. We see us in the next one. You can enjoy it with bread or plantain, plantain that you can fry. You can enjoy it with plantain and bread. That's the usual, and some people take it with gari. So those are the usual ways of enjoying it. So that's it. Thank you for watching. We see us in the next one. Bye bye. Please thumbs up the video, share to someone who needs it. Cooking without seasoning cube, African recipe without seasoning cubes. That's what we learn on this channel. And some intercontinental food. That's why it is Afro fusion foods. Yeah, a mixture of international, European food and African food. Yeah. Thank you.